Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Yes, this is the Sunday strength session on Wednesday. So again, so sorry for all the technical troubles on Sunday, but here's our redo. And I also know that a lot of you will be watching this later. So I'm going to leave it up on my channel so that you can do that, so you can tell other people that they can catch it too. Let's see. Today, make sure you have a little towel or a strap or a band or anything that you can use to hold on to. It only needs to be about that big so you can keep your arms about shoulder width apart. If there are any other props you use for any supportive purpose when you do Pilates core work on the mat, like a block or maybe a bigger towel that you put under your head, go ahead and grab those. You don't need shoes if you feel more comfortable wearing them for anything. Great. You don't need any other props. I think that's all. So good to see you all. Hi. Hi from Colombia. Hi from the UK. So good to see you all. Let's get started. So we're going to come to the floor and just bring your feet hip width apart. Get out of here. All right, guys. So right here, I just want you to start by standing up nice and tall. Take a big inhale and exhale. So sometimes I just like to see sort of where my balance is at, because sometimes we can just be favoring a side. Maybe we've been carrying a heavy bag, or maybe we have an injury or condition. So you might even want to close your eyes and just notice where your body wants to lean or fall. And maybe even just move yourself around and just start noticing where your center is. And just come to that point and hold there for a moment. So let's start by taking some shoulder rolls, pulling the shoulders up and back, just finding your full range of motion, whatever that means. And let's go the other way, rolling it around. All right, bring the shoulders up and back. Just turn your head right and left. Loosening up any tension that you might feel in your neck. And then just turn that into a roll, dropping your chin, rolling from side to side. And then come back to center. Good. All right, go ahead and grab your hips. We're just going to take some pelvic isolations. So you're going to tilt your hips back and front. So just look something like that, right? You're tilting your pelvis, tucking under, and then sticking your butt out, pushing your hips forward. So all this does is this just stretches everything that connects to your pelvis, your thighs, pelvis, and lower back, hip flexors. Good. And now we're going to just do the same thing side to side. So just moving your hips around, just noticing, again, where you might feel a little tight today. Maybe you've been sitting a lot. Of course, I haven't. All right, go ahead and drop your hands to your thighs. Let those fingertips face in. Take a big inhale. Look up, arch your back, and push your legs away. And then exhale, round, drop your head. And then again, take an inhale, look up. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Now we're going to take a little twist, drop your left shoulder, look up and over your right shoulder. And then move to the other side. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Switch. And switch. Good, last time around. All right, now just let your arms hang. Let your spine hang. Just let gravity weigh it nice and heavy. Shake your head yes and no. Keep your heels grounded and just bend one knee at a time. So just starting to warm up the back of the legs. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees and slowly start rolling it up. Okay. So we're going to go into a little squat. Make this what feels best for your body. So any bend in your knee should always be pain-free. If that means your squat is here, great. If you can take it deeper, great. Wherever you're at today, right? And every day is a little different. So you might have really taken it low yesterday and today, not so much. That's okay. So just start finding where that is for you today, right? Feeling that your chest is staying open, your belly is drawing in. So a common mistake is a lot of people want to let their butt stick up and their belly drop when they squat. But I want you to keep your belly engaged. Keep the weight sitting back into your heels. All right, so we're just going to add on. So we're going to tap that right foot out. So we're going from weight in two legs to weight in one leg. Tap. Good. Tap. Now just start letting the arms swing a little bigger. So squeeze in the chest to bring them in, open wide. Now, if you want to add on to this, you're welcome to take that into a lift. So lift and swing. So today, if there is ever a pace that doesn't work for you, if you want to slow it down, absolutely, right? Make this kind of what feels best for you. Good. Let's take 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to take 1 more, and then we're going to hold it low. So right here, I want you to go ahead, find your weight on that left foot. We're going to just work on the leg nice and slow. So we're going to pick it up, bring it back. Pick it up. Now maybe you find that you can support yourself a little bit more on that left leg and just tap your big toe. Tap. That's it. Maybe some of you want to take this into even more of a balance challenge and tap your leg. So that standing leg, your left leg, is a little bent. You're low. And you're really keeping your hips square. Your hips are right there. Good, let's take 2 more. Open. You got it. Open. And take a quick rest. All right. Similar series, we're going to go front now. So just again, find your squat. Just get that back into your body. Good. Now we're going to start lifting that right leg. Lift. Good. Now, if you can, give me a little squeeze. So bringing your chest toward that knee, pulling the belly in. Squeeze. Squeeze. Lifting that knee up as high as you can. Squeeze. Go back into that squat each time. Good. We're going to take 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Here we are again. We're getting ready to slow it down. So again, I want you to really feel your left foot grounded. We're going to pick up that right knee. Pick it up and tap the toe. Pick it up. So keep your chest open, but when that knee comes in, squeeze toward it. Now again, maybe some of you want a little more balance challenge. Don't put that foot down. Squeeze it in. Bring it down. If you lose your balance, no big deal. It's just a class, right? So regroup, come back. Let's take 2 more. Squeeze it in. Bring it down. 1 more time. Squeeze it in. Good, nice guys. All right. 1 more time. Same thing going back. So this time, you're going to be kicking your heel back toward you, toward the wall behind you, or even toward the ceiling, right? So that's going to be your motion back. So go ahead, find your squat again. Get that back into your body. See where your breathing is at. Good. Here we go. We're going to bend, kick, bend, kick. Good, guys. Yes. Kick it. Kick. Good. Let's take 4 more. 4, kick, 3, kick, 2, 1. All right, here we are. Your favorite part, slowing it down. Find a nice deep bend. We're going to pull those arms out. we're gonna push that heel back and then tap the floor. So again, maybe it's your big toe that's coming down. Just finding that balance for a moment. Or maybe you don't touch the floor. Kicking it back, bringing it in. Take your time. Kick it back, bring it in. Let's do 2 more of those. Kick it back, bring it in. 1 more time. Kick it, bring it in, and lower. Good. All right, guys. So we're going to do a little around the world. So we're going to go side, front, side, back. The arms. Now we're going to go in opposition. So as your right leg pulls forward, left arm is going to pull forward. This way. Side is going to be the same. When the right leg goes back, right arm goes forward. Right? So I want you to just think it's like walking. Hopefully that's something you've done before. So we're going to start to the side. We're going to go side, front, side, back. All right? So get that squat back into your body. You want to make it a little faster now, go for it. You don't have to stay with my pace. If you want to make it slower, that's fine too. Good, here we go. We're going to go bend, side, bend, front, bend, side, right arm forward, back. You got it, bend. So make those arms as big as you can. Now, if you want to add one more thing, you're going to give me a twist. So you're going to tap that leg, side, and then tap your heel. Tap, out, tap, out, tap. Good. If you can, little faster. Side, tap the heel, side, tap the leg, side, tap the heel. We're going to go 2 more times around. Here we go. Side, good, side, front, side. This is it. Back. All right. Whew. All right. Shake it out. Let's take a big inhale up. Exhale, come up and over your legs. Just feel the back of your legs stretch open for a moment. Just let yourself hang. All right, bring your feet back. Choose somewhere between shoulder and hip width apart. Roll it on up. Let's get back into that squat. Where's your breathing at? Make sure you are breathing. Good. Left knee up, up, up. Good. Now we're going to take those arms wide. Big, big, up, up. Good, guys. Keep the chest open. You know what? I messed up. We're doing front first. We should be doing side. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm human too. But now we see what the front's going to feel like. All right, good. Let's do it. Side. Side. I knew something was wrong. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Okay. Stay nice and low. Go ahead. Pick up that foot. And then tap the big toe. So this is meant to be a little more controlled. This is where you are seeing where that balance is at. Seeing if you can keep that right foot really grounded. Maybe you don't even touch the floor. Pull it in, tap that other leg. Pull it in and tap. You got it. Open those arms. Good, let's take 4 more. 4. You got it. 3. 2. That's it. 1 more time. Open. And bring it down. Now, we're going to do the front. Okay, here we go. Back to that squat. Yes. Knee. In. In. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slowing it down. Knee in. And tap that big toe. In. Now I want you to see if you can give me that crunch. Squeeze. You got it. Squeeze. Good, we're gonna take 4 more. Maybe you don't touch the floor. 4, 3. You got it. 4, 2. One more time. In. Good. All right. Going to the back. Give me that kick toward the ceiling. So back to that squat. Yes. Good. Here we go. Kicking it up. Up. Kicking that left heel up. Kick. Kick it nice and high. Kick. Now you can keep your spine on a slight angle forward. Kick. Kick. Don't go as high if you feel this is uncomfortable in your lower back. Kick. Good. Let's take 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Keeping it low. We're going to bring the arms out and send the leg back. Kick. Bring it in to tap the floor. Kick. All right. Finding your center. Kick. Maybe don't touch the floor. Kick. Yes. Give me 4 more. 4. Bring it in. 3. Your chest is open. 2. You got it. 1 more time. In and open. You got it. All right. A little snap around the world. So we're going to go side, front, side, back. Arms, opposition. As that left leg pulls forward, right arm pulls forward. Side is the same. As the left leg goes back, left arm pulls forward. So just get that in your body for a minute. Right? As we go through, sometimes it gets confusing. I get confused too. So just whatever happens, if the arms mess up, just do whatever you're doing and just try to keep going. So let's do it one more time. Get back into that squat. This is the end of the warm-up. So give me what you got. Good. Here we go. We're going to go side. Front. Kick. Side. Go back. So remember, arms are going into opposition. Kick. Yes. Kick. Now if you want, give me that twist. Tap. Out. Tap the heel. Tap. Out. Tap. Out. Yes. Try to find that squat each time in between. Give me a deeper bend if you can. Yes. Good. We're going to go 2 more times around. Side. Front. You got it. Side. Tap. Last time. Side. Front. Side. Tap. All right. Nice wide feet. Inhale up. Exhale up and over. Just shake your head yes and no. And roll it on up. All right, we're warm. Let's get to the mat. So go ahead, grab yourself a sip of water. Grab your props, what you're using. All right. Let me get set up so you can see me. All right, guys. So just have your towel nearby so you can grab it in a moment. We're going to go ahead, bend the knees, grab the back of the legs, and just sit up nice and tall. Notice where your breath is at. See if you can just slow it down a little bit. Take a big inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, just scoop your belly and roll back halfway. And then lift up. Exhale, scoop. And lift up. Exhale, scoop. Good. Let's take 1 more. Exhale, scoop. All right, guys. Grab that towel. Stretch out your legs. If at any point you start feeling anything uncomfortable in your lower back, you can keep your knees a little bent. That's fine too.
or don't go back quite as far, right? So we're holding the towel so your hands are shoulder width apart. Stretch your arms straight out in front of you. Relax your shoulders. Take a big inhale. Start pulling that strap or towel up. So if you have any shoulder limitations, you might be on more of an angle, which looks like this. If you have more shoulder mobility, you might be able to go all the way up. Listen to your body. So take an inhale right there. Exhale, scoop, bring the towel down. Roll back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Good, let's make it a little faster. Scoop. Inhale. Exhale, 4 more. Up. Scoop it down. Shoulders stay down even when arms go up. Good, listen to the last one. Hold. You're going to stay in your scoop and just continue arms. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up. Up. Down. 2 more. Up. Shoulders down. Keep that belly drawn in. This time we're going to hold right there. Relax your shoulders. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Come up and over your legs. You can hook that towel under your feet and just take a quick stretch. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears, feeling the back of your legs open out. Now I want you to think of bringing your chest toward your knees. Rather than just collapsing your shoulders and bringing your forehead down, pull your chest forward. Flatten out your spine a little bit more. It's a little bit more intense, right? All right, lift up nice and tall. Bring that towel right back to where we had it. We're going to take a twist now. So you're going to inhale up. Exhale, twist, and bring that towel over to one side. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Shoulders stay down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Good. Let's take 4 more. Try to keep those legs still. Try to keep both sides of your butt on the mat. Good. Now let's take 1 more and come on back. Hold. Beautiful. So we're going to go up and twist. Up. Now I want you to pay really close attention to what's happening in your lower body. I want you to notice if your knees are bending one at a time, right? Notice if one side of your seat feels a little lighter as you twist. So I want you to keep your lower body grounded. This is not about the hips or the legs. This is about twisting above the waist. Rib cage moving around spine. So now, let's change this a little bit. Let's make this a little bit more of a figure 8. So you can keep this smaller, right here. No higher than chest height. But if you want to make it a little bigger, a little higher, down and up, down and up. Good, go for 8, 7, 6, 5, good, keep your seat grounded, 3, 2, 1, and hook that towel under your feet, give yourself a stretch. All right, remove your left foot from the towel, so it's just your right foot. Go ahead, bring that knee in, scoop and roll back just a little bit, just to take pressure off your lower back. We're just going to extend and bend that leg. So, getting it a little straighter each time, just see where you're at. Our muscles are nice and warm, so this is going to allow us to really get into that stretch a little bit more. Good. Let's take 2 more. 1 more time. Hold. Now, if having a straight leg isn't accessible to you today, keep your knee a little bent. That's okay. I want you to go ahead, grab a hold of that towel with one hand. Now, if you have your right leg, I want you to grab it with your left hand. You have your left leg up, grab it with your right hand. We're going to open away from the leg that's up in the air. So go ahead, reach that arm out and take a twist. See if you can look back at that right hand, or whatever hand is behind you. Keep relaxing your shoulders. Take 1 more inhale. And then come on back, let's switch sides, open the other way. So we're going away from the straight leg. Come on back, you got it. So I want you to grab onto the towel with the same arm as leg, same side. The opposite arm stretches forward. You're going to lift that arm up to the ceiling. Now, you're going to have to roll back just a little bit so the weight is more on the top of your pelvis. We're going to be lifting that leg that's on the mat. So you're just going to lift it up. It doesn't have to be too high, but if you can meet the arm, awesome. Lift. So just working on a little stability here. Trying to keep everything still except the arm and the leg. Good, let's take 2 more. Lift, lift, little pulses. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Grab a hold of that towel with both hands. Scoop your belly in. Roll yourself all the way back to the mat. Now we're set up to really stretch into that leg a little bit more. I fell off my mat. Okay. Slide that towel up to the ball of your foot, not under your toes, right underneath the toes on that wide surface. So we're going to do a little foot articulation. We're going to take an inhale and push the ball of the foot up toward the ceiling. Push into that towel. Now as you exhale, pull on the towel and let your heel go up. So inhale, push into the towel. Exhale, heel pushes up. Inhale, press into the towel. Exhale, pull the towel down. 2 more. Inhale, press it up. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, push into the towel. Exhale. Good. All right. So you're grabbing onto that towel again. We're going to get ready to roll back up. We're going to do a little climbing the tree. So take an inhale. Start lifting up your head, neck, shoulders. Again, if your knee is bent here, that is fine. Start pulling your spine off the mat. Scoop your belly. Come up, 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 up. Lift up nice and tall. Take an inhale. We're going to go back 1 more time. Scoop your belly. Start rolling it back to the mat. Imagine each bone coming down 1 at a time. Good. So this time, I want you to grab a hold of the towel with the opposite arm that is on your to your leg. So I have my right leg. I'm grabbing a hold of the towel with my left hand. I'm bringing my right palm to the floor. I want you to take an inhale and then start moving your leg across your body. This isn't big, so I want you to keep the same side of your seat on the mat. So if you have your right leg, you're keeping your right side of your seat down. Take an inhale and then bring it back. Switch hands. So now I'm grabbing a hold of the towel with the same arm as leg. Use your exhale to open that leg out to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bring that leg back. Okay, 1 more time. We're going to roll it back up. Relax your shoulders. Start lifting up your head, neck, shoulders. Scoop your belly. Peel your spine off the mat. You can really let the leg pull out in front of you if you need a little more assistance. Come on up. Bend it in, and let's switch sides. So let's hook that towel with the left foot. Roll back just a little bit. So you're rolling back just a little bit more to the top of the back of your pelvis. And then start extending and bending that leg. Extend and bend. Good. Wherever you're at today. Good. Now we're going to extend that leg all the way if you can, or maybe you have a slight bend, but that's okay. We're going to grab a hold of that towel with the opposite arm, stretching out that same arm and taking a twist open. See if you can look back at that hand. Take an inhale. Exhale. Come on back. Switch hands. Take a twist the other way. Open it up. Good. Come on back. All right. So grabbing the same arm on that towel as leg, opposite arm pulls up toward the ceiling. So get ready to float that leg that's down. We're going to float it up and bring it to the arm and bring it down. Take your time. So make this look controlled. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Float it up. Good. Let's take 2 more. Reach. 1 more time. Now little pulses. Up, 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 up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Grab a hold of that towel. Get ready to roll it back. Scoop your belly and start going all the way back to the mat. Okay, now we're ready for that articulation of your foot. Slide the towel or strap up to the ball of your foot right under your toes. Take an inhale, push into that towel, and then exhale, pull on the towel, let your heel go higher. Inhale, push. Exhale. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull. Good, 2 more. Inhale, push the ball of your foot toward the ceiling. Exhale, push your heel toward the ceiling. 1 more time. Inhale, push. Exhale. All right. Grab onto that towel. Pull the belly in. Start rolling up your head, neck, shoulders. And then peel your spine off the mat. Come on up. Keep those shoulders down. Sit up a little taller. And then scoop your belly. Come right back to the mat. Taking your time. All right. So now you're going to grab the towel with your opposite hand. I have my left leg in the towel. I'm grabbing it with my right hand, left palm to the floor. Take an inhale, and then start moving your leg across your body. This isn't big. I want you to keep the same side of your seat as the leg that's pulling on the mat. So don't let your hips roll. Try to keep them square to the floor. Bring it back. Switch hands. Bring the opposite palm to the floor and open the leg out to the side. So now you're grabbing the towel with the same arm as leg. Take another inhale. Exhale. Bring it back. 1 more time, we're going to roll it up. So take an inhale. Start lifting up your head, neck, shoulders. Peel your spine off the mat. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up. Lift your chest a little taller. Pull that leg closer. And bring it down. Awesome. All right. So let's go back and go into a bridge series. So make sure you don't have a block or anything under your head. We're going to set up the towel the same way, shoulder width apart. Tuck your heels in toward your seat. Your feet are hip width apart, all 10 toes rounded. Float that towel right over your chest. So your arms are stretching straight up from your shoulders. Right here, you're going to take an inhale, and then on your exhale, you're going to press your hips up. And then bring them down. 1 more time, just like that. Press your hips up. And bring them down. Good. Now hold your hips down for a moment. We're going to pull the towel back. Now listen to your body. Some of you might have shoulder conditions, injuries, limitations that kind of want you to stop or a little higher angle. If you can go back a little farther, great. But I want you to try to keep your ribs pulled in. So try not to let your rib cage pop up to the ceiling. I don't know if you can see that. I want you to keep the ribs drawing down. So kind of try to keep your back connected to the mat. So this time, as we pull the towel forward, we're going to lift the hips. And then as we lower the hips, pull the towel back. And then lift it up. And pull the towel back. So feeling that stretch in your shoulders. 2 more. Lift it up. Good. 1 more time. We're going to hold the hips up and just move the arms. Pull it back. Tap it all the way to the thighs. Pull it back and tap it forward. 1 more time. Pull it back. Tap it forward. Now go ahead. Bring the towel right over your chest. Right here. We're going to imagine you're trying to rip the towel in 2 pieces. So your elbows are going to go wide. You're going to bring the towel all the way to your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press it up. As you bring the hips down, towel goes back. Comes back up, right over your chest. Pull, rip that towel in 2 pieces. Elbows wide. Stretch it up. Arms back, seat down. Bring it up. Go a little faster now. Pull it down. Stretch it up. Lower, lift. Pull it down. Stretch it up. Lower, lift. 2 more. Stretch it up. Lower, lift. 1 more time. Down. Stretch it up. Lower. Lift. Hold. Now we're going to keep the hips lifted, but we're going to take a little rotation in the pelvis. So I want you to go ahead, tap the towel to your right thigh. Tap it. So that right hip presses up. Come through center, and then tap the towel to your left thigh. Press that left hip up. Center. Switch. So your seat is not going to the floor. Keep it lifted. Keep pressing into those feet. Feel the glutes and the hamstrings engaging a little bit more now. Lift, tap, tap. So you're letting those hips rock. Lift, lift. Can you make this a little more exaggerated now? Get those hips moving. Lift, lift, lift. You got it. Lift. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Good. Just bring your knees in. You can grab a hold of your knees and take a little roll. Or you can just roll your hips side to side, whatever feels good to you. Okay, so now we're going to get into our ab series. We're going to do our single leg stretch. So again, you're grabbing the towel the same way. We're going to bring those legs to tabletop. Quick note, if you had anything that you wanted to place under your head for support for your neck, now's a good time to grab it. So just go ahead and put it there. Legs are on tabletop. You're going to tap your towel right to the front of your knees. So we're going to keep the legs from moving in toward your face. This is just going to make this work just a little bit more challenging today. So your elbows are wide. The towel is touching the front of your legs. If you wish to lift up, come on up, head, neck, shoulders. So right here, I want everyone to pull your belly in and see if you can press your lower back a little closer to the mat. Notice the support that gives you. Notice you might have even come up a little higher. Stretch that right leg out, but don't move the left leg, don't move that towel. And bring it back and tap. Left leg, pull it out. And tap. Right leg, pull it out. And tap. So controlling this, keeping everything else still except that one leg that's moving. Stretch it out. Tap one more time each side. Stretch it out. Good. Stretch it out. Now let's alternate. Stretch. So just bring the knee back to the towel. That's it. Tap, tap, tap. Now if your lower back is starting to feel uncomfortable, legs can go higher, right? Otherwise, keep that angle a little lower. See if you can lift up a little higher with the head, neck, shoulders. Now move the towel up and down. Up, down, up. You got it. Now hold the towel up there. We're going to finish up right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right. So let's take that into a twist. Same legs, twisting the upper body. So set up that towel again, right in front of your knees. So if you need to take a break at any point, lower your head down. Even if you want to lower it down in between each twist, do what you need to for this one. If you want to lift up for the whole thing, come on up. We're going to stretch the left leg out, and you're just going to move the towel over to the right. And then switch. Switch. So this is option 1. Just moving the towel side to side, right? Make this a nice, easy kind of movement. If you want to change it a little, go up and down, up and down. So straight arm, bent arm, straight arm, bent arm, right? That just gives you just a little bit more challenge. A little bit more challenge, here's option 3. Keep the arms straight. So it's more of a circle overhead, up and around, up and around. Good. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Whew. All right, guys. Let's put the towel off to the side just for a second. Let's take a quick bridge just to let everything stretch open. Your hips, your thighs, let the abdominals just lengthen. If you have that block of your head, just get rid of it for a second for this bridge work. All right, bring it down. Bring your knees in. Okay. Let's take a straight leg version. So, stretching both legs up to the ceiling. You can grab your support for your head again. We're going to go ahead and tap the towel right to your legs. So, this is going to depend on how high your legs are. If your knees might be a little bent, you might be tapping it to your thighs. If your legs are straighter and higher, maybe you can even straighten the arms more and tap it to your shins. Higher, more challenging. Head can be down or head can lift. Now right here, you're always gonna have one leg touching the towel. We're gonna go ahead and let that right leg lower. Tap it back. Left leg lowers. Tap it back. Shoulders stay released away from your ears. Keep drawing the belly in. Try not to let your lower back pull away from the mat. Lower. Lower. Good. Let's scissor those legs. Alternate. Switch. Good. Try to touch that towel each time. Switch. Get those legs even straighter. Want a little more challenge? Bring the towel back a little bit. Keep tapping it. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. All right, take a quick breath right there. All right, guys, we're gonna move on into some double leg work. So, more weight load out in front of you, more work for the abdominals, more chance that your lower back is gonna wanna start moving with the weight pulling out with both legs. So pay attention to that. Again, higher legs, easier on the lower back, lower, more challenging. Come back to the same place. Towel is right in front of your knees. This time, let your feet touch, so your lower body and your legs work together, more organized. Head can stay down or lift. So right here, arms are not gonna move. Take an inhale. You're gonna stretch those legs away from that towel. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, just focusing on the legs. Inhale, stretch. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, and bring it down. Okay, set 2. We're gonna move the towel. As the legs go out, towel goes up. As the knees come in, towel comes back down. Same place, same starting position. Take an inhale, stretch legs out, towel goes up. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Each time, draw the belly in, squeeze those inner thighs together. Can you keep your head lifted? If your head's lifted, try not to look at the ceiling. Keep your eyes right on your heels. Maybe the legs go lower, towel goes a little bit more back. Take 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, and bring it down. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break from that just to target lower abdominals, pelvic floor, and then we're going to bring that back into our double leg stretch. So right here, I want you to bring those legs up to the ceiling, cross one ankle over the other, doesn't matter which one. So I want you to really think of engaging your lowest abdominal muscles, the muscles you use when you really have to go to the bathroom, but you're nowhere near a bathroom. So right here, take a big inhale. Just go ahead and lift your seat on your exhale, lift. So notice how small this is, right? So I want you to avoid doing something that looks like this, where you're just rocking the legs front and back, right? I don't really need muscles to do that. That's more about momentum. So rather, I want you to just lift your seat, squeezing, again, those lowest abdominal muscles, pulling your pelvic floor up. Cross the other ankle over, lift, lift, lift. You got it. Lift. Now maybe you bring those legs side by side and straighten them out to continue. Feels just a little different. Good. Maybe you give me one more variation. Give me a twist. So pull that right hip forward, left hip forward, right hip forward, left hip forward. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Okay. So we're going to add that into our double leg stretch. Go ahead, grab your towel. I'm just going to show you what it looks like for those of you maybe who have never done this variation before. So we're going to start the same way we did in that last set. We're going to take an inhale. You're going to stretch the arms and legs. Now right here, you're going to pull the knees in. Use that lower abdominal action, reverse crunch, pop it up and over, and then extend. Bring it in, pop it up and over, and extend. Bring it in, pop it up and over, extend. Bring it in, up and over. Now, if you're like, I don't think so, girl, just go ahead and do the last version we did. Forget about that popping up and over. So, let's go. If you haven't already started, Let's stretch it out. If you can, pop it up and over. So each time, I want you to find this position. Out. Bring it in. Take a pause. Bring it in. Out. Bring it in. Out. So find that moment. Out. Like you're having your picture taken. Out. We're going to do 2 more. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. One more time. Pull. Pull. And bring it down. Really nice, guys. Get rid of that block for a moment if you have it. Go ahead, press your hips up again. Take a big inhale and exhale. Feel all 10 toes grounded to the mat. Bring it down. Bring your knees in, grab your shins, and just take a little rock side to side. Okay, so we're going to flip over onto the belly now, and we're going to be bringing that towel behind your back, grabbing it the same way, shoulder width, but just now behind you. So right here, quick note, the distance between the legs is up to you. As we go through this, if you start feeling anything grippy, uncomfortable in your lower back, open your legs a little wider. If you want more challenge, maybe bring the legs closer. So just let that towel rest on your legs and just bring your head down. Start drawing your belly in away from the mat. Take an inhale, and then go ahead, start lifting your chest. And then float that towel up and start pulling those arms back. Imagine you are trying to pull the towel back to your feet. Feel the shoulders slide down the back. Feel the back of your neck long. So avoid lifting with your chin, which will look like this. I want you to keep your chin slightly down. Feel the lift from your chest, your rib cage. And lower down. Take an inhale again and lift. And lower down. Good, let's add on. Take an inhale, lift. Now this time we're going to hold the chest up and just move the arms up, tap the legs, up, up. So keeping your chest lifted, keeping your neck long, keeping the belly drawn in, keeping those feet down. Good, we're going to go for 4, 3, 2. Now give me some little pulses, nice and high. Up, up, up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Okay, adding on. Leg. One leg at a time. Take an inhale. Lift your chest, lift your towel. Flip the right leg up. Keep that right hip grounded, stretching that leg long. Bring it down. Float it up. Left leg. Pull. And bring it down. Right leg. Stretch. And bring it down. Left leg. Pull. Good. Right up. Left. Now this time I want you to hold the chest up and just the legs and arms. Up. Right. Left. Moving the arms and legs together, keeping your chest lifted. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You can let that towel stay right there. Just bring your arms forward for a minute. Just let those arms have a quick rest in a different position. You can roll your hips side to side. You can even bend your knees and just roll your hips. Quickie release for the lower back. All right, bring your legs down. Grab that towel. Here's your last set. 2 legs now. So feel your hips grounded. Take a big inhale. Lift your chest, lift both legs, pull. And then lower down. Take your time. Lift, lift, lift. Stretch. So the stretch. Legs going back. Arms going back, spine going forward. Feel that opposition. And bring it down. Lift. And bring it down. One more time. Lift. Hold. Keep the chest lifted. Just arms and legs. Pull. Pull. Feel those glutes engage. Pull. Keep the belly lifted. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Hold this last one for 4, 3, 2, release. All right, pushing your hands, sit back to your heels. All right, guys. So we're going to finish up with a little plank work. So if you choose to do this on your forearms today, that's absolutely fine. You might even have your knees down. If you have your knees down, just try not to have your butt lifted. I want you to see if you can create more of a straight line from knees to shoulders, right? So you're either in a position with your feet down, maybe your heels up, maybe feet crossed. If you're in a straight leg, great. So find a plank position where you feel you can work today. Let's go ahead, stretch the right leg back, stretch the left leg back, and find your position wherever that is. So with straight legs, I want you to feel your heels pressing back toward the wall behind you. Feel your kneecaps lift away from the floor, and feel your hips pulling in toward your center, like your belly is being drawn up toward the ceiling. Push the floor away. So right here, we're going to just go ahead and tap one knee to the floor at a time. Tap, tap, tap. So you're trying to keep your hips lifted. Just bend the knee one at a time. Now, if you have your knees down, maybe you're lifting one leg at a time. Lift, lift. Or maybe you're going to just lift both knees at a time, right? Find a version that works. Good. Let's do two knees. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down, sit it back. Okay, we're going to add on to that. So you just want to hold your plank. If you're in an alternate position, great. Hold as long as you can. Come back to the child's pose when you need to. Let's go ahead, find that plank. Pushing that floor away. So now we're going to tap that right knee down. We're going to bring the knee back, and then we're going to kick that same heel up. Tap the left knee down, and then kick that heel. So the knee comes down, and then back to the other knee, kick. Knee down, kick, tap, kick. Good. Tap. So regardless of what part of the movement you're doing, I want you to try to keep your hips lifted. Tap, lift. And if your knee doesn't touch the floor, that's okay. Just drop it down, kick, drop it down. Let's do 4 more. 4, kick, 3, kick, 2, kick, 1 more, kick. Bring your knees down and sit it back. Okay, guys, last part of this series. We're going to add on one more thing. So if you just want to focus on one part of this, maybe the kick, maybe the knee drop, great. Work where you can, but try to hold that plank. Even if you're just holding a plank, try to hold it as long as you can. So come on back, last set. All right, guys, find that version of plank. So if you're still with me, we're going to tap that right knee. We're going to kick, we're going to hold it there, kick the ceiling, and bring it down. So left knee down, kick it in, kick the ceiling, bring it down. Tap, kick, up, down. Tap, kick, up, down. Tap, kick, up, down. You got it. Tap, kick, up. We've got 4 more. Tap, kick, up. You got it. Tap, kick, up. Last 2. Tap, kick, up. Good. Last one. Kick, up. And bring it down. Sit it back. Beautiful, guys. All right, let's come on to the back for our stretch. So let's go ahead, bring those knees in toward your chest. Open the arms wide. Take an inhale. And let's bring the knees over toward the left side. Now, if your knees don't touch the floor, you can grab a block or a towel, put it under them. You can even put a block or a towel between your knees. You can bring your left hand to your thighs. Turn your head, look over your right shoulder, and let that right shoulder start melting into the mat. Let your spine release in your twist. Take a couple big breaths right here. Big inhale and exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. Go ahead, bring the knees back. Let's cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Grab the back of that right thigh, draw it into you. So I like to flex my feet here. I find it just supports my knee joints more, fires up my legs a little differently in this stretch. You can use your left elbow or your left hand to start pressing that left knee away from you. Let your pelvis start really melting into the floor. Let it feel heavy. Take another inhale and exhale. And then good. Bring your knees together. Open the arms wide. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start bringing the knees over toward the right side. Again, grabbing your block or your towel if you want to bring it under both knees or between your knees. You can bring your right hand to your thigh. Turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Let that left shoulder melt into the mat. Feel your spine releasing your twist on this side. Start noticing your breath. Take a big inhale and exhale. One more time, big inhale and exhale. Bring the knees back to center. Let's cross the right ankle over the left. Grab the back of that left thigh, draw it into you. So right here, you can use your right hand or your right elbow if you want to start pressing that knee away. Let your pelvis again feel heavy and grounded. Let your shoulders release. Notice if you have any tension in your neck, your face. Let everything go. Take another big inhale and exhale. Now let's bring the knees together and grab your shins. If that doesn't feel so good on your knees, grab the back of your legs and pull your forehead up. Roll yourself up into a little ball. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let's take a couple rocks just to come up to a seated position. Good. Now let's go ahead, push yourself up onto your feet. We're going to finish up right here with feet about shoulder width apart and just hanging over your legs. Knees are a little soft. Grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side. Keep your knees bent so you can just really articulate in your lower back here. And then let's just let the arms release. Slowly draw the belly in and start rolling up, stacking the bones of your spine, one on top of the other. Take a big inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, release. And have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I think this stream wasn't interrupted. Yay! So I will be back this coming Sunday at the regular time. So I'll see you all then. Thanks again.